Hello dreamers, I just learned something and I just had to make a video on it as soon as possible. This absolutely blew my mind. So you know this Mirabel quest in the parks event? Well, I initially, when I saw the new events, I was like, oh, this doesn't look too bad. You just have to mine some gems and then take pictures of some squirrels. Not a big deal, pretty good event compared to the pink cracks. I thought the Disney Parks event was much more generous and much less grindy. Well, I was wrong. I was wrong because I did not realize there is 3 stages to Mirabel's quest, and each stage requires you to take pictures of a different set of critters. And if you run the numbers, which the wrong lander on Reddit did, you literally cannot miss certain days to take pictures of certain critters, or you literally won't be able to complete this event. And some of the days and times that you can't miss are actually regular working hours on a weekday, which makes it even worse. So let's do the math. So the first part of Mirabel's quest are squirrels. So here is the schedule for all the squirrels. We have 5 squirrels in total, and 4 of them are not too bad to get. There are certain days where they are present in the valley all day. The problem is that one rare variation of every critter. And for squirrels, it's a white squirrel, and it's only available from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Sundays. So this Sunday, that is tomorrow, is going to be pretty much your last chance and only chance to take a picture of this squirrel. And make sure that you have taken pictures of all other squirrels until then, if you can. Because if you miss it, you literally cannot finish this quest until next Sunday. And then before, when we go to the next tasks, you are going to have even less time to complete them. So if you miss this Sunday, you will still have a chance to complete the event. So you can miss one. But if you miss this Sunday, you are literally going to have no room for error left at all. Which is very important. You have to get White Squirrel this Sunday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Set an alarm right now for this Sunday to get White Squirrel photo. And the sad thing is, it has to be the wild one. If you have one tamed, it's not gonna work. You have to find one in the wild. So set alarm for whatever time between 10 and 4 p.m. Of your local time on Sunday to catch to take a photo with Mirabel and White Squirrel. After you get all the squirrels, it's not over. It's not over. There is apparently, I don't know where this information came from, but I'm guessing people time traveled to be able to find this out. But apparently, after you get all the squirrels, there is a 2-day mandatory cooldown period. So you cannot get the next quest for the 2 days after you finish the squirrel part. And after that, we get rabbits part. So let's look at the rabbit schedule. So if you finish the squirrels this Sunday, you will be able to get all the rabbits. Once again, most of them there are multiple days where you can find them. Sunday is usually the day where all of them are out, except Calico Rabbit. Calico Rabbit only available on Thursdays from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. So next week on Thursday is the earliest you'll be able to complete the rabbit quest. And actually, the earliest you'll be able to start it is going to be on Tuesday because of the 2-day cooldown. So if you start it on Tuesday, you are going to have a chance to get pretty much every other rabbit except the Calico. So you will be able to finish this quest next Thursday. And after that, we're going to have 2-day mandatory cooldown once again. And the final stage of this challenge is turtles. And the turtle that's the hardest one to get is going to be Black Sea Turtle, which only appears on Mondays from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., which is a horrible timing. Honestly, if you have work, most people have work from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., so it's going to be very difficult and pretty much mandatory to get this turtle to finish the event. So if you have a chance, ask a friend, ask anybody in your household who will have a chance to get this turtle to take a photo for you if you're unable to. Set an alarm. So if we run the dates, if you don't miss any days, if you literally do this as fast as possible, you will be able to finish this event You're going to be able to finish the turtle part on Monday, which is June 9th. An event ends on June 17th, which is Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it is. So that means that you're just going to be like 1 week. You have 1 week buffer. So if you miss any of these critters on this specific day where they exclusively spawn, if you miss a calico rabbit, black sea turtle, or white squirrel, you can only miss one of them once. If you miss more than one, you are not going to be able to finish this event. So your whole ability to finish this event gives you 3 critters that need to be photographed within 6-hour window on only one specific day a week, and you can only miss one. That sounds absolutely diabolical. That does not sound like a relaxing event. That sounds like the worst design for any event we've ever had. At least with pink cracks, you could technically spend your whole weekend grinding it out and looking for pink cracks and footprints. They would respawn every 5 to 15 minutes. Here, you don't have a choice. You have to play in a specific hour of a specific day without fail to be able to finish this event. I don't know who came up with this idea, but I had no idea about this. I take back everything I said about this event. This is the worst possible thing they could have done for the event. There is a few ways how they could have done it nicer, in my opinion. Way number 1, only require 4 critters out of 5. This way, you could have just photographed the more common ones and still be able to complete it. Or allow us to photograph critters that we already have unlocked, not having to find them in the wild. That would also make it much easier. The way this event stands right now, guys, you have to, like, if you're really serious about getting that bucket, the duck bucket, which honestly looks amazing, and I would highly suggest getting it, set up the alarms for Sunday. Once again, you're gonna need to get white squirrel on Sunday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Then, after this, on Thursday, you're gonna need to get a calico rabbit photo from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. And then next week on Monday, you're gonna need to get the black sea turtle from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Set the reminders, set the alarms, and try not to miss one, because if you miss one, you are not gonna have any cushion left. And in case you have some emergency on that day, the next week, you don't want to be in that situation. So you want to try to beat this as soon as possible. All right, now let's move to some game news and reveals. I don't know what happened to Twitter, but I can't open any pages. The posts just don't load if I'm logged into my account. I thought I got banned from DISNEY Dreamlight Valley Twitter for some reason, but it seems like that's just the issue with pretty much every single page that I try to go to. The posts flash for a second, and then it disappears. And I literally, it shows up like the page doesn't have any posts for me. I don't know if anybody had this issue. I even tried on my mobile app, and the same thing is happening. Can you get, like, banned from Twitter in general? I didn't even do nothing. I don't know what happened. Anyway, so now it's working. No, it shows only the pin. See, it shows only the pinned post, but nothing else. What is happening? It didn't even show the pinned post a second ago. Oh my god, we just got a Star Path teaser as well. I did not even see this. Okay, good. So we got the pirates and mermaids. Wait a second. So Ariel will have something to do with the quest? Yes. So this is monkey, pirates. Was there like a pirate monkey? I'm just gonna read the comments. Pirate monkey companion. Okay, that is actually... Why did I think of that? That is so obvious. Under the sea furniture mermaid. So what if the skull rock inside of the skull rock is actually underwater biome? What if it's flooded and we're actually gonna get to swim? That would be insane. That would be insane. So I think the Star Pass definitely gonna have to do something with pirates and mermaids. And this looks like some kind of a shell that's going to be making bubbles. Mermaid Lagoon items, and I'm not sure about the third one. All right, let's talk a little bit more about the update. This teaser is pretty cool. I'm excited for the pirate and mermaid stuff, but everybody seems to think it's Peter Pan, right? And I totally understand why. They did drop this earlier today as well. It shows a pirate outfit, and this has pretty casual outfit. It's really hard to tell where it's from, but I'm pretty sure we already have this pirate outfit actually. So this on June 4th, next Wednesday, we're going to have a developers update where they're going to tell us basically details about the update. And we have two parts here. One is Storybook Vale update. One is the actual Skull Rock update. That's going to have to do something with mermaids and potentially Peter Pan. Definitely pirates. But there's another option. What if, and I've seen multiple people say that they're teasing us Peter Pan, but then they're going to bring Jack Sparrow. And I know, it sounds crazy. Why would they bring Jack Sparrow? Well, to be fair, there is actually quite a few clues to point towards Jack Sparrow. Number one, Jack Sparrow was in the game files. Disney Dreamlight Valley leaks posted, I think last year, that they found some voice lines by and like quest lines by Jack Sparrow in the game files 1 year ago. And I've also seen a picture floating around of Jack Sparrow avatar supposedly extracted from game files in Disney Dreamlight Valley. So that is kind of a very strong hint. If they are going, if they were testing something about Jack Sparrow in the game files and were playing around with him, there is a high chance that they're actually planning to bring them to the game. So what if, and I'm not saying that I subscribe to this theory, but what if Jack Sparrow is going to come instead of Peter Pan? I know it's not very likely because literally, literally this feather is from Peter Pan's hat. If you Google Peter Pan hat, it's going to have exact this feather. And Jack Sparrow doesn't have a red feather like this. You could say that he has feathers in his hat, but this is a singular red feather, so it has to be Peter Pan, right? But why are there Jack Sparrow files in the game? And also, Jack Sparrow would fit the Skull Rock probably even better than Captain Hook, even though the Skull Rock is literally a POI in the Tinkerbell movies, so it has to do more with Peter Pan. So this one is going to be exciting. I guess we will only find out on Wednesday what exactly is inside Skull Rock. So yeah, these are all the updates we got for now. Definitely expect an amazing video on June 4th with all of the details, and hopefully we're going to find out the dates for the update. We're going to find out the date for the DLC update. I think they're going to be on separate days, but still should be pretty close to each other. And hopefully we're going to maybe see some sneak peeks of the items in the upcoming Star Path. And also, don't forget to to take photos of those critters. Thank you so much for watching. Huge thanks to all of our supporters. And yeah, this event is... I don't know why they keep doing this. Why they keep making the events that are extremely difficult to complete. They are working on Star Path to make it less grindy, to make it more enjoyable. But then they bring events that require you to literally play within 6 hours of a work day. Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. Anyway, let me know in the comments if you are almost done with the squirrels, and what do you think we're gonna get in the next Star Path. Are you Peter Pan camp, or are you Jack Sparrow camp? And who do you think, if we're gonna get Peter Pan, is gonna come with him? Is it gonna be Wendy, or is it gonna be Captain Hook? At this point, there's only two options. Or are we gonna get all three? I personally think it's Captain Hook, because we cannot have all this pirate stuff without an actual pirate. Thank you for watching, subscribe for more, and goodbye.
Oh, nice day we're having, isn't it?
Oh, it's wonderful. Woohoo!
Amazing. Gotta tell you, it is really beautiful here. Hey, nice to see you.
Oh, hello.
Are you seeing this?
Oh.